Good day, guys. Mark here again, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, you love cars, DIYs, or basically anything car related, please consider subscribing and check out my playlist. Today, guys, what we're going to do is one preventive maintenance that should be known by any car owner, regardless of the brand, the make and model, etc. On today's video, I'm gonna show you and teach you guys on how to do an oil change on your car. All right, so when changing your oil, you must refer to the user's manual on what type of oil is recommended or should be used on your engine, and what's the viscosity, because the viscosity is important, especially on places that are cold or maybe in the middle of the desert. So that's the reason why oil grade or oil viscosity is important. So today, what we will be using is an Isen fully synthetic oil SN5W30. 5W30 is the recommended viscosity for Hyundai Eon. SN is the an oil grade. So this is a what do you call this? A hybrid oil. So you can use this on a gasoline engine or a diesel engine. That's what CF stands for. Okay. Um, so please refer to your user's manual to know what type of oil that needs to be used on your car. So fully synthetic 5W30, this is very thin, and this actually will provide fuel efficiency and fuel economy on your car. And then of course the oil filter. I do have this is actually, believe it or not, guys, this is already about 6-7 years old. As you can see, the color of the hose or the tube. This is a makeshift oil change funnel. I just cleaned it a while ago. So this is the one that I'll be using to avoid any mess on my engine bay.
A few moments later.
I actually tried to remove the oil filter earlier. Excuse me, guys. But for some reason, it won't budge. I needed to use a brute force to loosen that up. And this is actually not recommended for oil filter removal. As much as possible, we want to remove it using a oil filter remover. But again, I do have a oil filter remover, but it won't budge. That is because of the last oil change maybe that I got from a gasoline station. The mechanic tightened it up too much, and when metal expands due to heat, it actually tightens up more. I'll show you guys how to tighten up properly an oil filter. All right, so first thing that we want to do is, of course, prepare the tools that will be used. In my case, I actually used screwdriver because I needed to puncture the filter for me to remove it. This didn't work in my case. This will work if your oil filter is not too tight. Okay. Um, when I changed my oil in Petron way back in Manila, um, the mechanic there probably tightened up the filter. Uh, that's why it gave me a hard time. So, okay, so first thing that we want to do is we want to remove the oil filter, and let's go underneath. If you try to remove it up here, there's really not much space that you can work on. So you'll need to go underneath the car and loosen up or remove the oil filter. So,
A few moments later.
alright, guys, so you can see I made a little mess here because of I punctured the oil filter. So let's remove that one first. I hope you guys can see me at least or see what I'm doing. So, like if you are underneath the car, to loosen it up, you need to turn it upwards, okay, towards the sky if you want to loosen up the filter. So mine is already loose because of the puncture. I'm gonna show you guys what my filter looks like. In a minute now. Okay. So this is my oil filter. Um, so you see, I put a hole, 4 holes to be exact.
Eventually.
Next thing to remove, guys, is the oil drain plug, which is this one. It's a size 17. To loosen this up, you need to turn uh, what do you call this, counterclockwise or upwards. Yeah. Okay. My drain plug is pretty tight. Okay, let's use the ratchet. Prepare your drain pan, guys. Oh my God. Drain plug shouldn't be this tight. Let's take a rest, guys. Okay. So prepare the drain pan like that and prepare to get soaked in oil. There you go. Bullseye. And safety reminder, guys, when changing your oil at home, please dispose your oil responsibly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer this to a container and bring it to the Shell or any gas station for that matter. Don't throw it on the sewage system that will pollute the nature, guys. So if you're gonna change your oil, please do it responsibly. And while waiting, guys, just in case you guys are wondering why the drain plug is a bit expensive, it's just basically a bolt with the washer. The this part or the end part of the drain bolt is actually magnetic. This actually catches sediments that escapes the oil filter just in case. Okay, so the metallic parts are being catched here. So you might want to clean this as well while waiting for the oil, all the oil to be drained.
One eternity later.
So in order to prep this, you just need to put oil right around the o-ring and put a small amount of oil inside. For bottom mounted oil filter, they fill it up. Okay, since we're the oil filter is side mounted, we can't really fill this up because it's gonna just pour out. So let's give the oil a good shake. And by the way, this is not sponsored in any way. Okay, so pour a small amount right that, and then um, so in this way, when you put oil on the seal, this actually prevents leaks. Okay, guys. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm going to do. Okay, so I think that's a good view. Gonna return the filter now. Insert it like this, and then gently align it on the thread. This doesn't need to what do you call this? Be tighten up too much, because um, there's really not much pressure flowing through your filter. So snug fit should be fine. Almost there. Okay, so that's just about right. Let me just be sure. We're gonna test for leaks anyways later, right after we uh, change the oil. Let me just clean out the oil that spilled out when I broke the what do you call this, the old filter uh, remaining oil. So not gonna affect uh, the new oil that we'll be using. So just clean the uh, socket and make sure you lubricate the drain plug. So I'm gonna show you now how to uh, tighten up the drain plug. So when tightening up the drain bolt, it doesn't need to be too tight, guys. Um, that's why I'm not sure why some mechanics tighten this up too much. This is just a drain bolt. It's not. Uh, it's basically just preventing oil to spill out. So let's use the breaker bar to give it a good snug. Okay, that's just about it, guys. So it won't give you pain in the ass when removing it. So right after starting it, we will check for leaks. Okay, so let me just clean this bad boy. And right before pouring the oil, guys, don't forget to clean the dipstick. And also, guys, to those users that claims or says that you need to pour 3 liters of engine oil in your engine, that's not a good idea, guys, because of the pressure buildup inside your engine. If you pour too much oil, that will mess up your oil seals and valve seals as well. All right, so we'll be pouring the new oil using my 7-year-old funnel, makeshift funnel. This funnel is actually the one I'm using when I was working on a motorcycle engine, guys. That's the reason why, because it makes my life easier when pouring new oil on motorcycle. Okay, so gently pour the new oil like this. So since the oil is thin, it will just flow through easily on your funnel, and because of the funnel, we are preventing any spills, oil spills on your engine. Perfect. So let's talk about oil, guys, while we're emptying up this bottle. The thinner the oil doesn't mean it's better. It still depends on the manufacturer. Again, for Hyundai Eon, they recommend 5W30 oil, the viscosity, because we only have 800 cc of engine. If you pour thicker oil, it will the engine will have a difficult time pumping up the oil around all over your engine. Because we already used some on the filter. Feel a bit more. One more. Okay, so after pouring, let's check the dipstick. Okay, so you can see it's right here, right before the dot and the full. So that's good enough for me. We're gonna go ahead and close the oil filler cap with after using my trusty funnel. You see the hose became like a wood because of its age. Still serves its purpose. Um, gonna close the oil filler cap. Okay, I'm not gonna sit inside the car. It's still jacked up. I'm just gonna start the engine. And all right, so let's go outside. The engine is quieter, as you can see, because we're using brand new oil. And check that out, my fuel injectors, it's really clean because we just cleaned that yesterday. So let's give it a little rev, and then we'll shut it off and check for leaks. Oh yeah. Alright guys, so that's how you change your oil yourself for your car, Hyundai Eon in my case. I did check for leaks a while ago and I didn't see any. It's still running, as you can see. I'm just fixing up everything right before I go. Again, if you find this video useful, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share any of my videos. Again, this is Mark. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. See you on the next vlog.